Hello, my name is Ron Kirk, and I'm pleased to present these two chapters to you, or two habits, so to speak. And habit one, proactive, and habit two, not habit two, but the next habit is thinking and when. I chose these two because I believe that those are strong catalysts, period. Even if you didn't do anything else or didn't follow any other steps of this book or any other book. Thinking win-win is awesome in itself because you're not thinking just about yourself. You're thinking about others and them winning, and them making it, them having, and not just solely thinking about you having and them having not. And when you think of proactive, you're thinking of uh, someone being bold and stepping forward, raising their hand first, kind of like an assertive, being assertive. But yet, um, Mr. Covey discusses in detail that's not at all what he means by being proactive. By what he means by being proactive is being responsible. And when you look at being responsible, you're looking at being an individual who can be trusted, be relied upon, that could be the one that someone goes to. You can then trust yourself. So when you look at the proactive and that whole chapter, that habit, it goes into great detail in explaining what the proactive areas are. Um, and one area that I found was great, and I thought it was something that I for myself hadn't practiced, but I would like to eventually put that into something I like to do, is having a more of a proactive focus. You know, having a proactive focus. So I'm not again relying or reacting to something. Rather, I'm uh, moving forward and being responsible with the choice in mind to initiate or take action on something that I would normally maybe react to. As Mr. Covey mentions, that we're by nature reactive people. We react and we don't actually be proactive. We react to situations and circumstances, be it environmental and be it social, be it something that someone said. We react, and that causes a lot of issues, a lot of problems. I know it has for me in my life and in my past. Instead of me being more proactive in choices, and that's something that he discusses, the freedom to choose. Even though I've used my imagination and my creative wit in certain things, in certain situations, which helped me, yet I don't think I was really proactive. So the book in its chapter itself really targets that area, helps me to, feel differently about the things I've done, the things I've said, and the moves I've made. And with that, it comes becomes more clear when you have a proactive focus. Along with having a proactive focus, you have they're called a circle of concern or circle of influence. Circle of concern uh, is not positive at all. You're not um, stepping out of your comfort zone, so to speak. You're within your comfort zone and you're worrying, or you are in this circle or this box and you refuse to step out. The circle of concern limits you and uh, puts you in this capsule, so to speak. Yet rather a circle of influence that actually expands you. And by you being proactive, the circle of influence, you touch people, you touch lives, you make a difference. And that's what this is all about, making a difference in your life, first of all. And I can then back that up and then discuss uh, uh, Mr. Frankel, who was in captivity during the Holocaust, um, and what he witnessed and what he experienced was horrible. Yet he freed himself by being proactive. He freed his mind by being proactive. He said, I have a choice to be free. Though they have confined my body, they have not and will not confine my mind and my thoughts or my imagination, my will. So being proactive opens all these doors, opens all these possibilities for things to be different and things to change within your life. And then upon that being changed upon in your life, then you affect other people. That's the influence part of it. That's where the circle of influence comes in at. That's where people are drawn to you and you're drawn to them by your sheer uh, uh, proactive nature, your proactive mind, your whole aura is now proactive. And that then again is a light. And people are drawn to light. Like uh, insects are drawn to light. People are drawn to that. People are drawn to positive thoughts. People are positive mentalities. That's what a proactive focus is about. Positivity, not negative. And that's a reactive focus. It's more of a negative um, thought process and attitude, you know. So we move away from that. And the other area that is so great, or I'm gonna say habit, not area, so to speak, is thinking win-win. Thinking win-win. Isn't that great? When you and I can both win. And that's what Mr. Covey is speaking about. You winning and let me win. And I'm gonna let you win. We both can win. When I was in real estate, uh, I had a business partner who said that we're not going to be greedy. And I didn't understand what he meant. But later on, it came together and I wanted to get more information about that. So he went to a little bit of detail, but now I really understand if I win and you win, then no one comes out of this feeling like they were shortchanged. Everyone gets to eat. Everyone has their hand um, filled with just as much as I have my hand filled with. They're not left wondering how come I didn't, get my portion. So when you win and another person that's across from you or next to you or you're doing business with wins, everybody comes out happy. Everybody comes out feeling like they've prospered, like they've gained something. And that's what that chapter, the habit discusses, thinking win-win. Even though it does discuss about winning and losing, losing and winning, and losing and losing. But it all comes back again to character. And that chapter and habit discusses character. Your character in the midst of maybe even losing, being on the end of a loss and then someone else winning. And if you allow someone else to win and you lose, let me use that word again, allow someone else to win while you lose. And you are fully aware why you did that. To me, that's a win. To me, you're doing something proactive even in that. Because you develop a relationship and you have a relationship that you have bonded because you stepped out the way to let someone win. Now, if you are a victim of losing and continue to lose because you want to be seen, then that's a problem. You want to lose because you feel that's what you should do all the time. That is a problem. And that's not what we are talking about. That's not what Stephen Covey is talking about in this chapter. Even though he discusses the areas of win-win, win-lose, lose-win, and lose and losing, uh, we don't. abdicate that type of behavior because it's deadly. It is really goes against what your nature is about. A lot of these things are ingrained, and the book discusses some of these things that are taught to us, by experiences, um, by people that we bump into, that we uh, befriended, things that just happened over the time, things that habits that we've learned. And I like that. I like the fact that Mr. Covey said these are habits. Can you imagine we having a habit of being proactive and a habit of being a winner, and then allowing or wanting someone else that we're doing business with or in a relationship with to win as well as we win. And I like how he goes into more detail in the chapter dealing with if we can't both win, there's no deal. I love that. I absolutely love that. And I would like that to be a part of my relationships with a lot of people. My personal relationship, I like that to be, because I think that's great. If we can't come to a win-win situation, then we have no deal. And I like how he even goes into further discussion about that. In some situations, you have to compromise with people, especially those, your friends, family members. You have to compromise with them. And that in itself can be a win. Again, I love how Mr. Covey discusses these habits, being proactive, being winners, the character, your focus, not being reactive. It really is. It really is inspiring. It's very, very inspiring and enlightening to anyone who wishes um, to win, to be a better woman, be a better man, be a better parent, better spouse. These things are very, very helpful. And I'm grateful to have discussed it with you today. I'm grateful to have shared a synopsis and a summary of these chapters and habits that I've read. And it's a pleasure to have come to you today to discuss this. Again, my name is Ron Kirk, and I'm greatly appreciative of this time. And you have a wonderful evening.